Welcome to the Tabs and Tash YouTube channel. I'm Tabs with
Yo, Tashi here.
Hello Tashi.
Yo.
Today we're going to check out I can't pronounce that name, but I'll just say the Elvis trailer.
Baz Luhrmann.
Baz Luhrmann trailer. Elvis trailer. I know I don't know if you're a huge Elvis fan, but I know you're a fan of his. I only know 2 songs of his, and I kind of like him. But maybe after seeing this trailer, I'll go check out more of his work.
Yeah.
You want to talk anything about you want to say anything about Elvis before we check the trailer?
Yeah, well, I really enjoy Elvis. Like, I caught onto it pretty late, obviously, but it's like he's got like great songs, great voice, and then just like the whole persona and his like history of his like life is really amazing. It's kind of like it reminds me. It's kind of similar to like Brando's kind of career, and like
Fair,
he's got like
that's true.
really just like pretty crazy stuff happens with Elvis. So this movie should have. Hopefully, it like is true to that kind of stuff and goes into like those dark moments in his life. So
yeah, and I hope it's like the whole trajectory, like from beginning to end. It's not like just the high moments and at the end of the end screen credits are like and Elvis dies. Like show the whole thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's check it
out.
You ready? Let's go.
Yeah.
There are some who'd make me out to be the villain.
I love that song.
Of this here story.
Yeah.
Don't let a good thing die.
Are you born with destiny? Or does it just come knocking at
they're actually going to show the perspective that he found some stuff from Black History.
Give him a warm hayride welcome. Mr. Elvis Presley. Get a haircut, buttercup.
In that moment,
Man, that was a racist American
boy transform into a superhero.
Is that Tom Hanks?
Yeah.
What? Damn, Elvis.
I wish to promote you, Mr. Presley.
I'm going to a party in the county jail.
Are you ready to fly?
I'm ready. Ready to fly.
Man, this is a true rock star story, man.
America will be talking about Elvis Presley.
Try not to move around so much during the
I can't move, I can't sing. Some people wanted to put me in jail, so I was moving.
They might put me in jail walking across the street, but you're a famous white boy.
The way he sings is God-given, so there can't be nothing wrong with it.
Senator Kennedy has been shot. Martin Luther King has been shot to death in Memphis.
Whoa.
Tragedy, but it has nothing to do with us.
It has everything to do with us.
Okay.
My darling, I've hungered for your touch.
Irvin once told me, when things are too dangerous to say, sing. I'm on before the show, and nobody's gonna remember me. I need to get back to who I really am. And who are you, Elvis?
Dude.
I just gotta be making the most of this thing while I can. This can all be over in a flash.
We are the same, you and I. We are 2 odd, lonely children reaching for eternity. The greatest show on earth.
Dude. I don't think I've been so happy watching it. I don't know why. A lot of things popped in my head. One, I have a feeling that Johnny Depp should have played that character. In my
maybe a long
opinion.
time ago, yeah.
And 2, man, Elvis was a superstar before the word superstar was even invented. Like, Holy
Yeah.
cow, he was ahead of his time with what was
Dude.
happening around him. He was innovative and different. Very
He's the
creative, man. What
he's like the archetype for everyone else, and like Jim Morrison, the
Wow.
Beatles copied, and everyone that's just like
Wow.
it's cool they touch upon all the stuff that like where he got it from is like super
Yeah.
important. Like
Yeah, I
so
need to know if he was actually, because the director can picture it in a way that he was actually caring and in touch with those communities that he got some of his talents from. But was he truly like that? Was it during when he was alive? Was he actually true like that? Did he feel bad when Martin Luther King died? Was he actually telling people that, hey, I learned this from the black? Like, was he actually like that? I don't know. But if he was like that, then man, more props to him. But
yeah,
dude, his voice is just phenomenal, man. Holy
isn't it
cow.
sick? Yeah, it's awesome, man. And just the songs are great, and the presentation, dude,
Yeah.
all the costumes and the
Dude,
looks.
yes. I'm like, he's way ahead of time. And the I don't know who's playing Elvis, but he's good too.
Yeah,
Not gonna
yeah.
lie.
What's his name? Austin Butler.
Awesome, but amazing. Tom
Yeah.
Hanks is looking good in there. I mean, I don't know if he actually got fat or that was a lot of
That's
CGI and a bit
prosthetics,
of
probably.
prosthetics
Yeah.
and stuff there. But I mean, the accent sounded Russian for Tom Hanks a bit. That it switched back to Tom Hanks. I'm like, wait, can this guy actually switch his accent? Because it always sounds the same. I'm always
Yeah.
having the Forrest Gump voice in my head. Anyways, that was really
And
good.
it's really beautiful looking too, right? The way they
Yes,
present everything.
yes.
It's
I
high quality.
I want us to watch this. We have to review this.
Yeah.
And
I can't wait because I love biopics like this.
yeah, I
you
mean,
know?
remember when the Queens one came out? I enjoyed that a lot too. The Queens?
Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
You haven't seen that yet? Dude, that got me, like, I like the Queens because I only knew like a few songs, but once I watched that, I just went to listen to like the top essential stuff. And dude, I
Yeah.
fell in love with them right away. And I think Elvis, I know a few of his songs, and I'm having the feeling that I'll fall in line with the same thing where I go check out more of his songs. But
Mhm.
phenomenal voice, man. God damn, I think this movie's gonna do so well.
But
It's gonna do
they
so well.
showed like all the little like tidbits. Like you saw the part where he's like this. Like I guess Elvis was really into karate and stuff for a while.
Oh, really? He was?
Yeah, so he was like trying
Was-
to like hone his body.
Was
to like,
was
up to, like,
karate big
martial
during
arts and
that
stuff.
time? Was it big during
And,
that
like,
time? Was
Yeah, and
karate
like
big?
just you imagine the timeline of like when he was living, like all the things he saw, Martin Luther King, Bruce Lee probably. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
that's where he got like the
The
kung fu.
whole
It's just like the guy had lived through a lot of crazy stuff, and dude, man, his life is like epic.
dude, you
And
know,
just like
thinking about it now, I won't be surprised if Michael Jackson got some stuff off from. I mean, the whole tall black and white shoes, tall standing acting, and just being a superstar, dude. I think if
Yeah.
you're gonna be it's so crazy that Rock has like fallen a lot from from what he used to be like, and it's gonna be so hard for it to come back. In my personal opinion,
Yeah.
I think right now the future is for a while it's gonna be hip hop or pop music or K-pop music for a while, but rock.
Yeah.
I mean, rock and roll
dude, Rock
has
used to be a
to.
performance, man. The way they moved and the way they sung and
Yeah, man.
everything was
I
crazy.
think
Yeah,
rock did better when music was more restrictive, where like the radio stations were pushing it more. But because of how expansive things are and like people making their own music can just overshadow that, it's probably making it a bit hard. Because trust me, I think when Elvis was around, there were probably some black musicians making like really good music, playing the guitar like probably way better, vocals way better. But like obviously they could not individually push their stuff. So he
Yeah.
wasn't he was great. Don't get me wrong, but enough of that. Maybe when the movie comes, we'll talk about it. But I want us to review this. This is great. I enjoyed that. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, I'm excited for it too. I'm pretty sure. I feel like Elvis movies had like an Elvis movie has been in the making for so long that it's finally
I've
like
heard about it. Yeah.
yeah,
You know,
Crazy.
You know, it's so fun to see Eminem in there. You know, he did that whole funny skit. It would just be fun
Yeah.
to see him, like just a little cameo.
Yeah.
Anyways, any last comments before we end it?
yeah. Like I'm excited to see this. I think we both love music.
Yeah.
And then it's always great to see like one of the greats in a full featured film, kind of. And then, yeah, there's nothing like seeing things in like the movie
Yeah.
format. Like it's great listening to it, but sometimes seeing it like something else,
Yeah.
you know?
I'll personally say I enjoy music, but some people might say I'm showing my white side. I've heard that once, but I enjoy good music, and that was just me just watching that. I just smiled throughout because the voice was phenomenal. Just the performance, I love things like that. Anyways, you already know, Joe. If you feel as happy as we are, or as happy as I am, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and take care, beautiful people. Peace.
And that's it for another episode of the Tabs and Tash Podcast. Wow.